Okay, so I just discovered this extremely unknown mod called Slabby, and it's kinda criminally underrated. This thing only has a combined like 1200 downloads, which is just ridiculous, and I thought I just needed to make this video and kinda explore what can be done with it. So all this mod does is basically just add a whole bunch new slab variants, essentially for pretty much every block you can think of. And on top of that, it also adds in vertical slabs. You know, something people have wanted in Minecraft for a very long time, but that isn't even the craziest part. What is the craziest part? Bro, these bitches are mixable. Look at that. You know, usually if you'd have two different slab types, like if I was to go and place this cobbled deep slate slab on top of this, it would be like that, you know? It wouldn't join together, but with this mod, bang, look at that. We have a half and half block, and you can do this with the vertical slabs as well, as seen right here. Look at that. That is actually nuts. That is like the most cursed, weirdest thing you could possibly see in this game. Like, holy crap, man. So that's pretty much what this mod does. As you can see, it adds some new pages here of like all of the different slabs. Dude, there's freaking leaf slabs, there's grass, there's sand. So like if you wanted, you could just use this to make your terrain like as smooth as possible. Like look at this. They can even be waterlogged as well. How freaking good is that? So you can make some super smooth terrain with this. And I've also got a couple of ideas that I kind of want to just, you know, play around with and see what can be done. So let's get started. First with this little cliff here. Something I really love adding to these kinds of things is, you know, maybe a bit more of a refined overhang. I kind of want to find a better spot. Okay, here's a bit of a better spot. And so here I've got my stone slabs and my grass slabs, which is just the weirdest thing ever. So usually, you know, to maybe make this a bit smoother, I would add like some stairs here, maybe something like that just to kind of smoothen it out. But now what you could do with cliffs, man, holy crap, look at this. We can get some slabs going across here and we can mix these bad boys together. Like that is so, my brain's just like exploding right now. Like I can't believe how cool that is. It's like usually you'd have like this blocky kind of jump here, but you can just smoothen that out by combining these blocks together. Actually, that would have to be dirt, not grass, you silly bugger. Bang, like that. Now look at that cliffside. That is so good, man. That's crazy. Now, another idea that you could definitely do with this mod is, you know, usually when you're building your kind of medieval houses, this is a very crappy, sloppy example. You know, the first floor would be kind of stone or cobblestone, then the second floor would be something white to be that like kind of mud and daub, whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying? So you might use like white terracotta, but then the only problem is the interior walls are this white as well. And so maybe say you wanted those outside walls to be the white blocks, and then maybe you wanted the inside of your walls to be, you know, the kind of oak instead, for something a little bit more cozy feeling. Oh, it does look like it gets a little bit messed up with Axiom though. Say I wanted to rotate this and confirm it. It's not going to rotate the slabs inside here, which is a little bit unfortunate. So you're going to have to, if you're an Axiom kind of freak like me, then you're going to have to do a lot more manual building, you know what I'm saying? Also, another annoying thing is you can't delete half of the slab. You have to delete the whole block and redo it if you like misclick or something. But yeah, I mean, you kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. I don't know why I'm still building this. But something else that you could definitely do with this is with your trims of your roofs here. So, well, on top of, you know, building freaking vertical slab roofs, like if you wanted to super steep roof like this. So you can kind of see the absolute crazy looking like roofs you can make with this. But that's not even the best part, you know? We got the vertical slabs, but then you can actually add like an under kind of side to this with a different block, and it actually all joins up together as well. It's just on another level, man. Like, look at that. So you can actually have like a support underneath the roof there. Now, with there being oak leaf slabs and vertical slabs and oak log slabs, that gave me an idea to make a super detailed tree. So if we just, oh, look at that. No. With the shaders, there's a bit of a color mismatch and they don't wave as well. That's a bit of an issue. But if we go ahead and disable shaders, yeah, there you go. So you can see it looks perfectly normal with just vanilla Minecraft visuals. If you're a weirdo, man, I have not seen this. I have not seen Minecraft look like this in a long time. Holy crap. But yeah, dude, you could make some absolutely crazy mode trees with this. Like you could get the smoothest looking, oh, that's just so, it's so weird, but so good. Now, another idea I had is maybe some branches, dude. Look at that. And the best part, oh My God, look at that. The branches, you can connect them to the leaves, man. Like, you don't just have to have them on that layer. You could put it up here and then connect the leaf up to it. And you've got the branch actually in the tree. So like, if you wanted to add a little bit of detail back in here, you know, there you have it. Cover it up. You can see that branch just in there, just barely. Dude, like, look at how good this tree looks. That's crazy. Oh, that is so good. Now, something else I did actually quickly want to oh my God, let me turn these shaders back on. What the hell? Yeah, something else I did actually want to check to see is if these blocks keep their function, you know? So we got magma block, which obviously hurts you and, you know, does water stuff. And then glowstone, I just wanted to check. It does still actually emit light, so that's good. But soul sand, I want to see if this still slows you down. Oh, and it doesn't look like it. See, if we get a full soul sand block, you can see how we get slowed down. But if we're walking on the slab, it does not slow you down. Maybe if we make this into full blocks. No, even still, look at that. It still doesn't work. Interesting. Now with the magma blocks, I wanted to see if these still actually hurt you. Oh, look at that. They do not. Okay. Now the final thing I want to see if we waterlog this is if it's going to... No, it doesn't. Okay. So it looks like the blocks kind of lose their functionality a bit, which is definitely interesting. I don't know if that's like a planned thing for in the future or something, but I think mainly their purpose is going to be just for, you know, building some cool stuff, which it definitely excels at, you know, more than adequately. It's kind of crazy. Like, I might just spend a minute here making like a super cool looking nether portal. Just give me a second here. Okay, it's safe to say my portal idea definitely looked cooler in my head, but yeah, okay, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking out this mod for yourself. It is a super cool experience, and I'm sure I'm gonna have like 1,000 more ideas on what I could do with this after I post the video. So if you want to download it for yourself, the link will be in the description, of course. And well, that's just about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.